Settled next to the Willamette River, Austin Stadium is a jewel in the Pacific Northwest, and the flock of Ducks that call it home have made this one of the most challenging places for any team to come calling. We have a ranked versus unranked battle coming up here, and you know how chaos can ensue if they start smelling an upset. As we'll see a squad from the Mountain West, the Air Force Falcons, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Oregon Ducks. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. The Falcons will kick it away first. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Smashes through the tackle. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Line gets set, first down. Wants to throw. It's Gabriel. He's going for it all. Underneath toasted coverage. Got it deep downfield. Touchdown, Ducks! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT makes it 7-0. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Offense set on first down. From the shotgun, the inside give. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. For young men who are going to make their living protecting the skies, they can cover some ground too.
There's no doubt, and they're going to cover the ground and be on the ground, stay on the ground, and be very successful. That's what they want to do with this running attack.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know, when you're handing off to your fullback, oftentimes these guys need some space to work so they can build up a head of steam and get the speed going, but that guy didn't have anywhere to go on that one.
Got the quick pass. At the 40, there he goes. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down. And the Falcons will have it 1st and 10. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Let's be honest, Reese. Like, the only time the fullback gets the football is usually in short yardage situations, and the defense was locked in. You got to try to get penetration with that defensive line. They did a good job of it. Nowhere to go with the football for the big fella.
Feeling the heat as he lets it go. And it's caught inside the 15. And he makes a grab. Defense draped all over him, and it's 1st and goal at the 9.
One of the hardest things for a quarterback to do is complete passes when they know they're going to get hit. It's about having soft focus around you and hard focus downfield. Beautiful job by the QB.
They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
The defense trying to make a stand on 3rd and goal. The back goes in motion. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Air Force.
Yeah, and you failed on 1st and 2nd, but on 3rd down, you give it to the big fullback, and he does the rest. Lower the shoulder, lower the pads, run physical, and get in that end zone.
And the extra point is good. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with the score from the 4. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
It's 1st and 10 from the 31. He wants to throw. The short hands, it's Johnson. And it's a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 44.
That's the end of the 1st quarter, with the score tied 7-7.
A new set of downs after the completion. They'll run it from the gun. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. So you get stuffed on 1st down. You had an idea of what you wanted to do on 2nd, but I'm guessing it's back to the drawing board now.
Yeah, you got to figure out who you are and what you are. What's your next best play? Or what is the defense going to do? If they've been aggressive, okay, well, if they've been aggressive, I'm going to throw that deep ball. If they've been sitting back, I might sneak a draw in here.
He'll try to do it himself. Great move there. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
It's just so hard to stop. There is no rhyme. There is no reason. He just scrambles around, makes people miss, and the next thing you know, you look up and he's 20, 30 yards down the field, and there's nothing you can do about it.
To throw, it's Gabriel. He makes the connection. Tackled immediately after the catch.
Yeah, listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
On 2nd down, he'll fire. Feeling some heat. The quarterback bought as much time as he could, but the defense got to him and sacked him. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look. They're 3rd and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Quarterback extends the play. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds.
And sometimes the best defense is getting a little bit lucky. He was open. He had a chance to make a play. He just drops it through his hand. It was pretty good defense, but you take those breaks when you can get them.
Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. And the quarterback is snowed under.
And it just doesn't get more dominant than that. One-on-one, me versus you, and there's nothing you can do about it, David. I know that's something you know a lot about based on your time at Georgia.
Man, fly off the edge, beat the man as quick as you can. There's so many things that have to go right for you to get a sack. The ball has to be coming out a little bit later. But you know what? When you win that fast and that clean off the line of scrimmage, that is how it's done at the highest level for that defensive end.
The give to the back. He get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
And that is exactly why you stick to running the football. Haven't had a lot of success, but boom, you pop one, right? That's what you got to do. You cannot become one-dimensional and just throw the football every down. Love the offense, sticking to the run. Nice job getting the first down.
Looking to throw, it's Busha. Got a man. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. A strike downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. And I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
So they got the touchdown, and as they kick off, really important for the defense to shut them down here. It bounds through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This late in the half, you're behind. You'd love to create something before the break to build momentum, Jesse.
But you've also had some miscues on offense, a big part of why you're losing the game right now. I'd take it into halftime, make my adjustments, and come out ready in the second half.
Yeah, I'm going to take it into halftime too, Bowman. But I'm trying to put some points up right here. Be aggressive, set the tone, be like, hey, listen, this is what you're going to get in the second half, so find something really quickly you can go to.
On 2nd down, he'll let it fly. Complete to the right. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. There's a timeout called as this offense tries to find a way to draw a little closer. Comes out throwing on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots, you soften up the coverage, you get those safeties playing deep, and that's going to open up your running game later on.
Back to throw, it's Gabriel. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. And he was off to the races, finally tripped up at the 36. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He lofts one down the sideline. And that one falls incomplete, trying to get a chunk play on that one.
Man, that is one this QB is going to wish he had back. That receiver was so wide open. There was nobody even near him, and the quarterback somehow overthrew him.
Complete to the right. And it is a chunk play, a huge gain on that one before the defense brings it to an end. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. He's going to pass. He can't find his man, and the clock stops with 6 seconds left.
We know this guy's a weapon, not just taking handoffs, but he can catch the ball too. That play, not so much. Got to do a better job reeling it out.
He's back to throw on 2nd down. And the defense wraps up the first half by taking it to the quarterback and getting the sack.
That's the end of the first half. With the score, Air Force 14, Oregon 7.
The Ducks will kick it away to start the second half. And that is not the optimal solution there. The kickoff out of bounds, and the offense will have a little bit easier time of things. First down here for the offense. They'll try the right side. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. To the air, it's Busha. They're working that left side. And this junior quarterback shows you why the scouts love that big arm of his. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. They'll give it to the back. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on 1st down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good 2nd down.
After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry.
And he is stuffed. And I think the reason he's stuffed there is, think about it. The only time you really give the ball to the fullback is short yardage situations. The defense knew it was coming, played it fast, played it physical, and stopped him for a big loss.
Now facing a 3rd and long. Wide receiver now comes in motion. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Falcons will line up to punt it away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. And you couldn't ask for much more than that. A perfectly placed punt pins them inside the 5. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Give to the running back. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. And the Ducks come to the line in the hurry-up. From his end zone, he'll go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Ferguson. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that one. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then the play-action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on something they shouldn't be focused on.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking downfield, it's Gabriel. Gonna take a shot at this DB. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
Yeah, nice coverage, and you'd like to snag that interception, but there's always a reason why these thoroughbred athletes play defense. And it's usually because of their lack of hands, like you just saw.
Caught behind the line. It's James. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down.
And there are certain guys that I want to make sure I hone in on, and I do not give them the football in space. And this running back is one of those guys. Really good job by the defense, keeping their eyes on their keys and not letting him sneak out and get any kind of space. As soon as he touched it, he was on the ground.
Reels it in down the left side. Not much of a 4th down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. They'll throw it on 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the catch on the left. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this 3rd period with a big play.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Air Force 14, Oregon 7.
Starting off this quarter close enough to smell the goal line. Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
So on offense, you've got to find a way to put 6 up on the board. You know that in this game, field goals may not get it done. So big-time players make big plays in big games. Who can you rely on right now to get you a touchdown?
Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He's going to the right, looking for a path to the end zone. And he takes it in for a score. Touchdown, Oregon! Ready to try the point after. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. Here comes the kickoff as we are all tied up in the 4th quarter. And he takes this from inside the 5. He goes out of bounds on that return right at the 20-yard line. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Snagged in the middle, it's Harris. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. It's third down now, and they ought to be able to get off one more play before the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped as we have reached the 2-minute warning here in the ballgame. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long, ball's at the 25. To the air, it's Busha. Coming after it. Connection to the right. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
Man, this quarterback is going to have to be deadly accurate here in this 2-minute situation, right? And that's really what he's had to be all game long. He hasn't had a lot of yards because the coverage has just been so tight. He's had to be pinpoint perfect. It's been hard just to find completions, no doubt. It's going to be the same thing here in this 2-minute drive.
After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. Didn't let him get loose on the return, but he'll take it as they have the ball at the 47. The defense was looking for a huge play in this tie game, and they have just given their team a great opportunity.
I think, Reese, at this point of the game, tied late, it's going to come down to who can make the most plays. The defense comes up with a massive play, creating that turnover.
Going to take a shot. And he's got it inside the 10. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal.
It's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators, they'll tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
To the air, it's Gabriel. Skips away from pressure. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. 3rd and goal. Pressure coming. Touchdown, Ducks! And inside a minute to go, and they've got the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for them.
They'll need to be very sound here. Limit this return and put this game in the hands of their defense to salt it away. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Okay, 1 possession game. You've got some time to work with, but you have to make up some ground quickly, David.
Got to be smart. Can't throw in front of the sticks. Can't get tackled in front of the sticks.
And he's running in the open. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. That big play is just what they needed. Now they have it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Looking to move it through the air. Now he's going to break the pocket. How about that nice run from this junior quarterback?
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the 4th quarter, 1 possession games. QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become...
And the quarterback is toast back at the 35. Timeout is called, and the clock is down to 8. Now the offense has to overcome the negative play after the defense comes up with a sack. Showing the arm strength to the left. Touchdown, Air Force! And they take it in for 6 more points.
How about the offense in that situation to come up so big? The place is going bananas. It's so hard to hear. It's so hard to execute. And you just put 6 on the board and have a chance to kick this PAT and tie the game.
And he knocks it through for the tie here in the 4th quarter. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. That ball scoots through the back of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Gabriel. They're bringing heat. Lets it fly on the move. And this will be picked off. A costly turnover in a tie game. Takes it the other way. And with that turnover, time has expired here in the 4th quarter, but there is more football ahead. Overtime is coming.
That's the end of regulation with the score all time.
First play of the first possession of OT.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Pilot! In blue! In blue! Go! Go! Gorilla! Gorilla! Freedom!
Looking to go up top on first down. Quickly complete. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
How about the hit on the tight end there? They knew they had to bring the lumber on the big fella to bring him down, and they just blew him up.
Ringo! Ringo! Razor! Razor! Gaucho! Gaucho! Raven!
From the gun. Unleashes to the end zone. If he houses this, it's ball game. And the takeaway is the exclamation point, the game saver for the win.
And what a mistake by the offense. Here in overtime, throwing that interception, they're now going to give the ball to the opponent. All they need is a field goal now to win.
And they'll try to win it with a long field goal right here. And he got it. The kick is good. Wins the game in overtime. My pulse rate is still through the roof on this game. I would have called that one for free. Wait, I don't want to get carried away there, but it was a really fun game and a great win.
It really was. I know we're all up here, we're bouncing around, we're excited after having seen what we just saw. What a great win for this team to go out and do it in overtime. That's the type of game that fans are going to be talking about for a long time, Dave.
Free. Yeah, right. If you know Reese Davis, that is not happening, but we got a free game that was awesome. Back and forth, nip and tuck, and bonus time. You got some free overtime play in that one.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.